It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And for the Chicago Bulls, it's a full-on youth movement. Over a year ago, they traded Jimmy Butler, let go of D. Wade. Shaq, it's all about the future now.
Yeah, Ernie, it was too much drama beforehand, so they decided to...
What's that?
Let's blow things up. So now, got some great young players.
I agree with that. Markkanen could be a good building block, and then you got Levine, you have Dunn. That's a fresh core to build around, guys.
Can you make a blow-up sound, too?
Wait. Kaboom!
Shaq, show him how.
Oh, that's a real sound. I was kind of
You hear the bricks? You hear the bricks coming?
Yeah, I heard it. Kind of like free throw line shooting. Bricks.
Oh.
Not on you. I'm just saying it was cool. I'm just saying.
Tip-off coming up shortly. Let's get to Kevin Harlan for the call.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, we know today's players can really elevate, but it's the landings that create tremendous strain on the body. In fact, at least one team bans its veteran players from dunking in practice. Kevin, that is not a problem for me.
David, you're right. It takes a toll. Thank you. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, two grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. But that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. Two teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old-school basketball when you start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point.
Nice, clean game, huh?
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Levine. Puts it up from 12. A rebound by Hazanya. Pass to Moutier. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Moutier's got the first points up on the board here for the Knicks. Levine kicks to Carter. The shot. Levine can't hit. Hazonia with the ball. Pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Moutier. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Levine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking with purpose. Levine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more. Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots.
Chicago making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
I mean, thinking back to where Levine was drafted, 13th overall, raised some eyebrows, but it was all about upside.
Here's Trier, the pass to Smith. Robinson finds Smith, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Smith's got his first points of the night.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Porter dishes to Dunn. Now here's Markkanen. Hazonia defending. Markkanen passes to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Nice form. The elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
Passes it to Trier. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Free throws have been a struggle for DeAndre Jordan. He was asked if he'd ever consider shooting them underhanded like some have done in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm going to try to shoot it regular for a while. And if that's my last resort, then so be it.
You know, he's made some progress with his unusual method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who were getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
So for Chicago right now, Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forward position.
Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
I tell you what, Smith has one of the best first steps I've seen in a long time. This guy is outstanding in terms of how he explodes.
LaVine, good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Trier. High, arcing shot. Valentine grabs the board. Arcidiacono, the pass to Levine. It's deflected. Here's Ntilikina. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Valentine. Guarded closely. Here's Hutchison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Valentine. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls out front, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
I was surprised at how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Steve, last season, even with Robin Lopez playing 64 games, the Bulls were dead last in block shots.
Yeah, Robin averaged less than 1 block a game for the first time in 6 years. What's really sad about that, he still led the team.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Knox out there with Hazonia. Then it's Moutier. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dotson in at the 2 spot. Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Hazonia kicks to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Here's Dotson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It counts, and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
And DeAndre Jordan, an awful free throw shooter over his career, Steve, but last season a notable improvement.
Hopefully he can sustain that. He's had seasons down at 37 to 38%. That makes anything over 50% look a lot better.
Jordan no good on the free throw. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history. And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
There's Selden. He kicks to Dunn. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Selden. Here's Dunn. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Challenging the heart of the defense, Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Knox. And the Knicks miss again. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Carter. Chris Dunn is out there with Selden. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 spot. to Porter. Lets it go from 14.
I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
Here's Cornette shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Azania, he's checked in for the Knicks. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Allen. The Bulls also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Selden. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
New York shooting 43% from the floor. Now here's Mudiay, done covering. Mudiay, no good.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
It's good.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And he's grabbed this game with both hands and just never let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for him. He's been the only guy for them.
The Knicks making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Another one for Zach. He has a scorer's mentality. Very dangerous when he gets into rhythm.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Carter, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Mudiay. Overdone. And the Knicks miss again. And they go to the intentional foul. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Yes!
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow!
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dotson. Here's Moutier. Misses the shot.
Great defense by Chris Dunn. Makes the shot difficult without fouling.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.